Rhythm games weren't really a genre I was ever particularly fond of. Games like Rock Band, Guitar Hero, DDR, and D-Pad Hero just never really did it for me.
I don't think it was a flaw with the genre itself. Just to me, it seemed like they were all pretty much the same at the end of the day. You think first-person shooters are all the same game stamped out time after time? How much different can you make one rhythm game from another? Package it with a guitar-shaped controller. It had a set of colored buttons for the frets and a flip-floppy switch for the strings. You'd be cued to hit the corresponding colored buttons on the frets and flip-flop the flippy switch as dictated by the game, in sync to a classic rock tune. Personally, I saw this as no more than a gimmick. It was nothing like playing a real guitar. I mean, I should know I'm a proper musician. If you're a fan of these games, that's cool, but like I said, it just wasn't my bag of chips.
Well, that's kind of more where rhythm games are at these days, but the craze has died down quite a lot. What I actually want to talk about is the first rhythm game I remember playing. So throw away your plastic-ass fake instruments as we start from a much more humble beginning. Parappa the Rapper. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to say it. Parappa the Rapper. Oh yeah, it's Parappa the Rapper.
As I was getting at, it's a rhythm game, and actually managed to incorporate a decent story. Our main protagonist, Parappa, who's some kind of dog thing, aspires to become the world's best rappist, and to become entangled with the girl of his dreams, Sunny Funny. And she's a flower?
Well, it's a dog and a flower. I'm not gonna judge. You fine, I'm fine. It's okay, you're okay. You don't gotta be a prude about it or nothing.
The game starts off and Parappa and his friends are at the movies, seeing the latest Jet Baby flick. They make note of what such a great hero Jet Baby is, and Parappa wishes he could become a hero just like him. And after the movie, they hit up the local McDonald's because you know that movie snack food just isn't filling enough. While they're minding their own business, happily snacking away on MSG and fat, a couple of no-good hoodlums show up.
How about if you and I go for a little walk outside, huh?
Real quick, I just want to say how dead inaccurate these characters are as bullies. I mean, I feel like I went to high school with these guys.
Meanwhile, Jochin appears, the all-around nice but still a dick popular guy, and tells those no-good bullies to piss right off. This pushes Parappa that tad bit closer to realizing his dreams of becoming a hero. He knows what he wants, and he's gonna get it. He's just gotta believe.
I gotta believe!
And he figures the first thing he must do is learn karate.
So obviously he does that by challenging the karate master to a rap battle.
Well, it is a rhythm game, and the gameplay itself isn't much more than hitting the correct buttons at the correct time. So it's kinda hard to say a whole lot about it from that aspect. It progressively gets harder, and each stage you progress, it gets harder still. Starting off with the kick, cop, chip, chop karate master onion head guy. Most of his timing in this first stage is fairly easy, starting off with just one button press per phrase, but he starts adding 2 in there and eventually tops out at 3. But generally it stays around a pretty simple rhythm. After beating his rap, you're somehow a master of karate now.
Good job, Parappa. You can go on to the next stage now.
Yahoo! Alright!
But you hold your horses. You're not done yet. You just started off on your journey to becoming a great hero and the world's greatest rappist. You've still got to get a driver's license. Wait, what the fuck is this game about? You call this a manual? This is some modern game shit. One slip of paper, nothing about the game on it. Just warranty information and don't have a seizure.
Well, anyway, Jochin shows up being a douchebag again, showing off his big dick limo. Now Parappa realizes he's gotta get himself a license and a car so he could take his little flower honey around town and go to the movies and then McDonald's whenever they want. But, I mean, they were just doing that at the beginning of the game. I mean, walking was fucking working. I mean, I don't even know. A dog and a flower. I mean, I don't even know what the hell. What are they gonna fuck? Are they gonna make little fucking flower dog babies? Get the hell out of here, Avast! Fucking Christ!
And in order for Parappa to get his license, he's got to rap again. For all I know, the only requirement to get a license might as well be to pass a rap exam. I mean, this pretty accurately mimics what I see on every main street.
Now turn to the right. Now turn to the left.
It's too late to apologize.
The obvious progression in difficulty is apparent here, being a good deal trickier than the last stage, with more complicated rhythm and more buttons to press. You know, if you're not used to the PlayStation controller, you're fucked. Good thing I grew up with this shit. Thinking about it now, that actually might be this game's main downfall. At times, it's less about how good your rhythm is and how well you can copy a pattern, but how accustomed you are to the button layout.
What it needs is some way to neutralize that, some way to take the symbols and the layout out of the equation to make it appeal to a broader audience. Something like... My god, they were onto something.
So after precisely 10 minutes, Propa jacks his dad's car and goes for a joyride with his crew. Since the driving lesson was more about rapping than driving, he inevitably ends up wrecking the car.
What you say? That you only meant well.
In order to pay for the repairs to his dad's car, he gets a job at a flea market, helping out Prince Flea Swallow. Already being halfway through the game, this stage is surprisingly easy, but I had to get up and take a tinkle. So I paused the game, had that tinkle, and when I returned I was greeted by the retry screen.
Apparently you can't pause the game without losing your progress in the current stage.
So anyway, Propa made enough money to get the car fixed, which is kind of baffling since I didn't really see him sell anything. It's Sunny's birthday tomorrow, as revealed by another cutscene. The group of friends decide they're gonna throw her a party. Katie's gonna set up, PJ's gotta get the present, and Propa has to bring the cake. So Propa picks the cheapest one they have. As he's leaving the cake shop, Jochin shows up again and shows off his slightly more elaborate cake, and causes Propa to dump his on the ground. And if you haven't guessed, this means it's time to rap again. It's time to rap again. Did you be surprised? Thanks to the cheap cooking chicken show, Propa is able to whip up a seafood cake to a sick beat.
Now I swear, this is one of the only stages I have any trouble with, and I don't know if it's just my problem. I mean, Chicken Bitch's skills are just way too hot for me, or if there's slight chance there's something wrong with the game, or A to D lag on my TV, or what, but I feel like I'm doing these buttons right, and whatever I do, I miss it. I don't know what it is, and I know everyone in the comments is just gonna tell me I suck, so you know what, fuck it. I don't even have to fucking review Propa Rap. Good game.
After we successfully make the cake, Propa takes it to the party, and ends up getting some nice private time with Sunny, after having scarfed down most of the seafood cake by himself. So accurately mimicking how this kind of situation would go in real life, when you're with the person you like, you need a toilet more than ever. Propa manages to make it to a gas station ironically named Hot Gas, and now has to rap all the previous rap masters in succession to make it to the toilet. It's fucking hilarious. Everybody's gotta take a shit. And when you lose, you shit your pants. Well, it's at least implied by a rocket launch. You'll probably be seeing this quite a few times. This stage is fucking hard. And once again, it's mostly Chicken Bitch giving me the trouble. It's goddamn raining, I gotta take a shit, I gotta fucking do a rap battle in order to get to a goddamn toilet. Chicken Bitch is just trying to fuck me up. After failing the stage time after time, I somehow managed to beat it when I wasn't even expecting to. And Propa was able to happily take his dump.
This is life.
Now, we're already on to the final level. Propa's invited on a date to some club with Sunny, and when they get there, he's pulled up on stage and gets to perform a rap, rather than hanging out with his date. I guess he just needed to impress her again. Now, this stage is pretty difficult, and being the last stage of the game, I'm not really surprised. Some of the phrases get ridiculously long, and you're left to hold your own when it comes to most of the rhythm. And some phrases start with a press right on the first beat, and I don't even know how the hell you're supposed to anticipate that your first time playing. And there's practically nothing to go off of from MC King Kong Mushi's lead-in, implying you even get a lead-in. Sometimes what Propa does is totally different. And nearing the end of the song, it's pretty much Propa doing his own thing, and you have no idea what to expect, so going in blind sucks. Propa pretty much freestyles and ends up revealing his feelings for Sunny via his rap. And it doesn't really seem to affect anything. I mean, she still seems pretty oblivious to it. There isn't any relationship implied or any kind of resolution for that matter for the ending. After the stage, the credits just roll, but there is a hint at Propa too?
Oh god, my eyes! It's so shiny!
Anyway, we have some replay value here. Once we beat all the stages, we have the option to go back and try to beat them again on cool mode. What the fuck is cool mode, you may ask? Well, if you start kicking enough ass, the master will piss off and let you freestyle because you're too cool for him, son.
Right, all right, you got it. Now take it away.
And honestly, it's the stupidest thing ever. is this good rapping? How is this good? How is this you rapping cool? And once you beat every stage on cool mode, you get a new top secret awesome stage. KT and the Sunny Funny Band. Let's check it out. Well, you can move the camera around, and using the symbol buttons, you can change Sunny and Katie's clothes. You don't really do anything.
So, as I said earlier, Parappa is one of the first rhythm games I remember playing. And I don't know if it's just me being biased towards it, but I think it really stands out and has more character than I ever expected from a rhythm game. And I think that's where this game really shines. You can tell a lot of creativity and care went into the making of it. And for that reason, I'd recommend it to anyone, even if rhythm games aren't your thing. Parappa just has incredible charm. And maybe later we'll look at Parappa 2, but for now I just wanted to share the original. I know it's not unpopular, it's fairly well known, but to those who haven't played it, you should really get your ass on that. Anyway, I'm off to rap my way to success and be more supreme. I'll catch you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching my Parappa the Rapper review. I know it's taken longer to get out than I was hoping for, but thanks for bearing with me. I've been let's just say busy. I've been real busy. Hopefully you didn't notice that halfway through the video my voice started sounding like I have a dreadful cold, because I started getting a dreadful cold. Anyway, if you want to watch some more stuff, go ahead and click right there to see my review of LEGO Studios Backlot. I don't think you've heard of it, but check it out anyway. Or if you feel like it, go ahead and click right there and see my review of Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, cause that game is super good. Or if you're in the mood to kick it to some more rhythm game action, click right there and head over to Your Gaming Source's channel and check out her review of Brett's whatever the fuck. It's a rhythm game, and she's also a girl, so check that out. And also be sure to head over to my Twitter and follow me. Make sure you go to the Facebook and like, and hit the subscribe button, and hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment, even if it's just saying I'm a stupid dummy. I need attention. Just do it.